Hello, Taurus, and welcome to Taurus Truth Tarot, where we are all Taurus all the time. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Before we get started, just a couple of things. I want to say congratulations to DJ Bassie. You are the winner of the free reading that we put out the other day. I did reply to your comment and left the booking site there. If you can't find that, DJ Bassie, then go ahead and email me. My email's in the description box below, but I gave you some instructions in that comment. So congratulations. Also, happy September. We're in September. I want to mention that for September, the special is half off my most popular reading, which is What Does Spirit Want Me to Know? So if you decide that you want to book that reading before all the spots get filled up, at the very end of this video will be a lotus flower. Click on that, takes you right to the booking site, or the link for the booking channel. Our booking site is in the description box below. And I want to let you know, those are recorded readings, just like YouTube. It's just a private link between you and I. And also, when you go to book, it's not going to show the discounted price until after you book. So once you book, I send you an invoice for that that shows the 50% off. So with that being said, now we can jump into the reading. Happy September. All right, let's see what we got. Angels, guides, ancestors, show us clearly. What is the message for Taurus? Again, for every 1,000 subscribers, I do give away that free reading. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. Let's see what we got. Show me clearly. What is the message for Taurus? What is the message for Taurus? Show me clearly. What is the overall energy? Divine Source Creator. Thank you. Let's see what we got going on here. So, Taurus, we have Tend the Fragile, okay? Yeah, okay. I get where they're going. Bottom of the deck, bring your monster flowers. This is healing, okay? This is all about the healing, okay? Wow. A 9 and a 9. You are almost at the completion of a healing here. Our monsters can be anxiety, worry, stress, all of that, right? All of that can be our monsters. Fear. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw the Strength card come out. And it's so crazy because I don't pick the decks. Spirit picks the decks. And look, I haven't used this in forever. At the end, we're going to be using the daily healing. Oh, yeah, I love Spirit. So listen. This is a time of great healing for you in many areas of your life, okay? It doesn't have to be one. It can be a time of healing old wounds, childhood wounds, breaking karmic cycles. It can be healing from breakups in love. It can be healing of financial health, getting fired from a job, anything that has truly been holding you back, making you think less of yourself, because that happens to all of us. And I do mean to each and every one of us, where somebody says something, maybe you were with a narcissist, or maybe you have a narcissistic boss, right? And you started getting hurt by those things, but you also started believing it, right? And that can be with money too, like lack of, or like money doesn't grow on trees, right? These are all lies. But I feel like you're going through this massive healing. It reminds me of, I believe it was Jim Brewer, the comic, who had dealt with anxiety for years. And then in his imagination, what he did view it as a monster, and he became friends with the anxiety. And it released it. It released it. He's like, okay, you're here, let's go. Come on, walking hand in hand together. And that worked for him. I'm not saying that works for everyone, but there's just many methods of healing. And I feel like because you do this also, the elephant represents Lord Ganesha, which is a remover of obstacles. So it's like finally, it feels like finally being able to be in that Eight of Swords energy and ripping away what's tying you down, ripping away the blindfold. Because in the Eight of Swords, in the traditional tarot, that's like tissue paper. That is her holding herself back. It's mind energy, and it doesn't mean that you've done anything wrong. These are the lies that people have told you, right? About you, about how good you are, how good looking you are, how you are not smart or whatever it is, right? And ripping it away, finally healing from it. And I never mind sharing my story. A lot of you already know, but some of you are new. I grew up with a 24/7 alcoholic mother who told me I was worthless and I'd never amount to anything. But I did heal from that. And how I healed from that was I forgave her. I didn't forgive what she did, but I forgave her. I kind of walked in her shoes, and I saw that this was a karmic cycle because her mother was even worse than she was. And it was, you know, breaking that cycle and healing from it. And just so y'all know, my mother passed away, and we have the best relationship now that she's with Spirit. She's with me every day. So forgiveness is not about saying, yeah, what you did is okay. Right? That's not what it's about. Forgiveness with financial situations is really important because it's about the relationship that you have with money, right? I grew up in poverty, so I had a horrible relationship with money too, and I had to heal that and flip the script, so to speak. So I love this. It's like a lot of you are right there on the precipice of flipping it completely and healing it completely. Some of you, it's the beginning of healing, but you are healing. I love it. Show me clearly. What is the message for Taurus, please? What is the message for Taurus? Angels, guides, ancestors, show us clearly. What is the message for Taurus, please? Thank you. Whoa, that's way too many. I was about to say thank you because I thought that one card was popping. Show me clearly, please. What is the message? What is the message? Show me clearly. Thank you. No. Oh, no. That's still like 4. Oh, my goodness. I'm still thankful. Just, can I have 1 or 2, please? There we go. 9 of Wands. You're almost there. You're almost at that true healing point, I swear. I know I said a lot of you are at the beginning stages, and maybe you are, and it's going to take perseverance. Sometimes we don't heal overnight. Very rarely do we do, but it is a practice. Because here's the thing. I know a lot of you wouldn't agree with me, but I would not have changed my mother at all. Okay, I had to endure poverty, alcoholism with my mother, all this stuff, but it made me appreciate everything so much more. Okay, so persevere through. If you're at the beginning, middle stages, keep doing the work. And if you're at close to the end, congratulations, because it frees you. It frees you from yourself. It frees you from all the things you were told that weren't true. I mean, and if you're here, you're a light worker. And I mean, if you're here watching this, you're a light worker. And listen, well, all light workers that I've ever met have been through it in some way, shape, or form. Right? Really been through it. So very rarely do you find enlightened people who haven't really been through the ringer. Okay? So we have here, yes, the Hierophant, turning all of that heartache and that hurt into wisdom. I mean, this is our card, right, Taurus? This is us. We are the Hierophant. We turn that wisdom and that knowledge and we create from it, and we mentor others through it, whether we are actually doing it or if it's from a distance. People going, wow, Taurus really went through it. Look at how good they are now, though. Look at how wise they are. I mean, more than likely, Taurus, you're probably, most of you, are the ones that everybody comes to with their issues and their problems, right? They need your wisdom. But this has grown you wiser, right? It has grown you much wiser. Again, I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change anything, okay? It brought me enlightenment. And we have the Sun. So here we go. I love to see the Sun card because that is the healing. It is the wealth card, healing financial issues. It is the love card, healing love issues. It is the new beginning card, starting fresh as a child, where you're not programmed anymore with this. It's the health card in general, right? Some of you, I'm not a doctor, disclaimer, but are physically healing too. This is really the time, by the way, Taurus, for Taurus to heal physically, with a lot of things going on in our 6th house. So healing any kind of issues that you have, right? In the physical form. This is like the time. So I will throw that in there too. It's very, very nice to see. Show me clearly. Wow. Cards are just flying out. All right, we'll take all three this time. Eight of Swords. I called it. Didn't I call it in the beginning? Yeah, that's what it felt like. The Eight of Swords. Breaking free. Breaking free. See? Through forgiveness. Look at that. Look at that. I don't know how well you guys can see it. That heart here. Shape on the bird's chest. So, listen. It did. I wasn't really doing reversals, but it came out basically in reverse when I flipped it. And that is saying that you're breaking free from it. So much reminds me of Jim Brewer's story. Like, you know, again, bring your monster flowers. Like, thank you. I needed to go through this to see how free I actually am. Beautiful. And then we have the Seven of Cups finally being in alignment. Okay, the Seven of Cups is a very emotional card where you're confused. I don't know what to do. Fear, joy, you know, all kinds of back and forth energy. But I feel like now that it's coming out with the scroll here that he's holding, and it's great because there's two people here, so it's like you and your higher self, or you forgiving another person here, that you are in alignment now, getting your heart and your mind in the right coherence in order to now start creating beautiful things in your life. Yeah, with the Four of Pentacles here, a lot more stability comes into your life when we make friends with our monsters, right? Whether that's internal, like I said, the Eight of Swords is very internal, anxiety kind of energy, right? Even though you can break free from it, can be external too. But I just feel like this spring, I'm telling you, it's so true. It just, I don't know why I'm getting caught up in my words. I'm just trying to let you guys know, because some of you are doubting it. When we forgive these situations, these people, ourselves, that brings you stability. And then nobody can rock that. It's like, then you have true power, right? In order to change the Ten of Pentacles, in order to change the legacy. How are you changing the legacy? So even with the poverty part, for me, growing up like that, I broke that. I'm changing the legacy, right? And a lot of you are here to do that. This is the ultimate happiness card because it does talk not just about the money and the material things, but it talks about the right people, the family in your life, whether that's real, you know, blood family or, you know, not all family is blood, that's for sure. But having the right people, the support, you're being looked up to. I keep telling you, over the next 20 years, we're the leaders. We are building the new reality. We have a very important role to play here. But part of that role is being able to heal, right? But also, then being able to teach. I love it. Show us clearly, what is the message for Taurus? What is the message for Taurus? Show me clearly, please. Show me clearly. Take responsibility for every thought and feeling. It can affect the wholeness of the universe. Absolutely. With the Seven of Cups, not feeling confused anymore, and the Eight of Swords, not thinking confused anymore. And then we also have always look for the good, even in the most difficult situations. You cannot make that up. What did I say? Appreciating everything I went through regardless. I wouldn't have changed my mother. I wouldn't have. Okay? It's something I signed up for before I even got here. So, again, always look for the good. I love it. So, Taurus, with that being said, don't forget to book your What Does Spirit Want Me to Know reading. All of my love, light, and blessings to you. Until next time.